Just kidding, I'm not going to show you that video again, but instead, I'm going to tell you why you should vote for me as your next chapter president. If you're watching this video, it's because I'm kicking butt at finals with the entire JDS boys and girls tennis team, and I really wish I could be there, but I hope this video is okay. And if I'm there, it's because I thought, hey, I already worked on this video, so I might as well show it to you all. Okay, so I hope you guys all enjoyed my Google search story. And just so you understand each search, I'm going to talk about each one individually. The first search on our search story was Shira Becker for your next chapter prez. The reason you should vote for me as your next chapter president is, aside from being hardworking, responsible, serious when I need to be, and in love with this club, and I'm very enthusiastic about this club, I have the leadership experience necessary to be your next chapter president. I'm currently the president of my class, and over this year, I've learned a lot of skills on how to be a great leader and also how to work with a group. And also, I learned a lot about what works and what doesn't work when it comes to being a great leader. I also have a lot of experience from when I ran for vice mayor this year. I worked very hard with JSA this year. I got really involved, and I met a lot of really cool people and a lot of really important people. For example, I am currently talking with our new elected governor, Brent Bavenzi, on ways to improve our chapter and ways to get more members to join our chapter. Also, another reason why I should be elected as your next president is because I have attended pretty much every single meeting this year and all the conventions and even a mini-con. The next stop on our search was amazing new ideas to make JSA rock. Okay, so I have a lot of really great ideas to improve our chapter. Some ideas I have are fundraisers to help our chapter get to conventions, because I understand that getting to them can be expensive and I never want money to be the issue why you guys aren't experiencing JSA and getting to those conventions. And fundraisers could be movie nights, car washes. I know there was one chapter, I'm always getting like those notifications for like, oh, like this place is having a chili night. Like there are so many ways we can go with fundraisers that are a lot of fun, and we can even get the rest of the school involved to make more money. Another thing I want to focus on is changing things up week to week. Currently we are just, discussing resolutions, and I know that can get a little bit boring, and in order to maintain a good turnout, every single week for clubs, we need to change it up. So we could do not only debating different resolutions, but we can write our own bills and discuss those bills in debates. We can have a lot of thought talks. We can even do some workshops, because if you're watching this video right now and you haven't been to any conventions, you hardly ever came to clubs, and you have no idea what MAS is, you have no idea what SAR is, you don't know how things are run, then I want to help you out, and I want to create workshops so that you guys know what we're doing week to week. So workshops is another thing we could have some weeks, and also really fun interactive activities that we can come up with together. Another thing about me is that I love hearing things from you. I love hearing your ideas, and I'm always open to your suggestions. The third stop on my search story was, I gotta get friends to join now. If elected for your next JSA president, there will be a lot of amazing changes done to the club. Like I mentioned, the fundraisers, changing it up to week, and hearing a lot of your suggestions. I guarantee that you will be telling your friends to join the club. The fourth stop on our search story was transportation to fit 50 kids for spring state. If elected your next JSA chapter president, I will work very hard to get a great turnout to clubs each week and get a lot of members to come to conventions. Also, being closer with my grade and the rising 9th graders, which makes up a good number of the grades that can join JSA Club, I can easily seek out new members. But don't worry, I will be seeking out everyone in every grade to join JSA Club. It's really important to me that we get a good turnout and we get a lot of members into our club next year. The fifth search in the search story was how to deal with JSA domination. With the growth and unity of our chapter next year, we will have great influence in the SAR, aka JDS domination. which I know is important to a lot of you. The sixth search in the search story was conversions to Judaism. I attended all 3 conventions this year, and many times people from other chapters were coming up to us and saying how awesome they thought our chapter was and joked about how they'd want to convert to Judaism just because of us. So we will definitely have the same effect on people next year. Finally, the last search in the search story, touchdown, which is now kind of becoming a slogan for me. And one last thing, touchdown.